respected judges, our manager, our honorable principal, our vice principal, Father George Manimala, Father Sebastian Michelet, and my lovely teachers, and of course, you, my dear friends. Well, acting. Acting is not about being somebody different. It's finding the similarity in being a bit different. And then finding yourself in there. You get to break all your rules in it. And that's what makes acting so attractive. This competition of one-act play is useful for bringing one's hidden talent in front of everyone. It helps one to gain confidence. It also helps one to improve one's skills. Wait, this is not working out. I can make out that you're getting excited to know what's going on behind the curtain, isn't it? Okay, I'm not going to take much of your time. I'll directly come to the introduction of Henry Gibson, one of whose plays we have decided to act on. Henry Gibson was a Norwegian playwright, a theatre director, and a poet. Wow, what a multi-talented man he was. Henry Gibson wrote so many plays, and one of the most famous plays that he wrote was A Dollhouse. Doll's House, though written in the 80s, is a modern tragedy, as it presents a woman's journey towards self-liberation through a patriarchal society. The play reflects the absence of that female identity in the male-dominated society. The play is titled as A Dollhouse because the husband in the play treats his wife as if she's a toy. The play traces the awakening of Nora Helmer from a previously unexamined life of domestic and wifely comfort. Now I'm getting excited to know what's going to happen in the play. What will Nora do? Is she just going to live the same life being ruled by her husband? Or is she going to leave her husband behind? There's a lot of confusion. So, without wasting much time, I'd like to tell all those actors and actresses behind the curtain to pull their socks up. Let's cap up August with One Act Play Fest. Let the fun begin. Bye-bye. See you later.
Hi, this is Mr. Carefully Helen. Be sure children do not sit under the seat plate. How much? 6 pence. There's a shilling. Keep the change.
Is that my little Twittering out there?
Yes, it is.
When did my student come home?
Just now, come in here to report, see what I have bought.
Bought? Did you say bought? Has my little Spencer been wasting money again?
Oh, Turbo, this is the first Christmas that we have money to get a man. You're going to have a big salary and earn a lots and lots of money.
Yes, after the new year. But then also, a whole quarter is left before the salary is due.
We can borrow one to them.
Yeah, that's like a woman. But you know what I think about that? There should be no debt and borrowing. There's no happiness in the family life that depends on this debt and this borrowing.
Well, you just can't see what I have bought. This is for AR. And this is for Bob. This is for Emmy.
And what's in that parcel?
No, you must not see that on the evening.
Okay, now tell me, what would you like for yourself?
Well, if you really want to give me something, you might.
Well, out with it, Nora.
You might give me money, Turbo.
But Nora...
Only as much as you can afford. So that, I'll wrap it in a beautiful gift paper and hang it on the tree. Wouldn't that be fun?
Do you know what those little people are called for just wasting money all the time?
Spendthrifts, I know. Ashamed to say I do really think what I can.
Yeah, true, all you can. But you can't save anything, right?
Well, did you remember to invite Dr. Rank?
Not needed. But he will come to have a dinner with us tonight.
Okay. There's a bell.
Remember, mate. If it is a caller, I am not at home.
Okay. A lady to see you, ma'am. A stranger.
Ask her to come in.
Kindly please come.
How do you do, Nora?
How do you do?
You don't recognize me, I suppose.
No, I don't, but to be sure. Oh my God, Christine, is that really you?
Yes, it is I.
How you have all this, Christine?
Yes, indeed, in 19 long years.
It's so long since we met.
Yeah, I arrived at steamer this morning. Hey, what happened to you?
Dear Christine, you are a widow.
It is 3 years ago now.
Tell me something about yourself.
Oh dear, I want to hear about you. About me? Okay then, my husband is a bank manager. What? Your husband? What a good luck. Hey, you spent a whole in it, didn't you? Yes. Actually, the world was very low at that time. And you know, it cost a tremendous lots of money to steam. It cost about 250 pounds. Oh dear, it's a lot. Yes. Oh, hold up, me just talking about myself. Tell me something about yourself. Tell me, is it true that you don't love your husband? Then why did you marry him? My mother was alive then. She was bedridden. We were helpless. I had to look after my 2 younger brothers. I don't feel I was justified to refuse his offer. Yes, actually, you were perhaps right. He was rich at that time. I believe he was. But his business, it was a precarious one. And when he died, there was nothing left. And then? Well, I had to turn after to something. It will be good if I could have some work. An office work of some kind. Oh, now I understand. You want your boss to do something for you? This is exactly what I want here. Oh, just leave it up. I'll do it very cleverly. How kind you are to be so interested, Elsie. You come here. What happened? I have not told you an important thing. The important thing? What is it? It was I who saved Turbol's life. What? Saved? But how? Yes, actually I told you about your trip to Italy. Yes. The necessary funds were provided by your father, isn't it? That. He didn't give us a single shilling. It was I who procured the money from some other admirers. When someone is that attractive as I am. Oh dear. Oh my God. Do you think never to tell all about to Torwood? Perhaps someday when I'm not good looking as I am now. Oh, there's a bell. Perhaps there's a bell. I must go now. No, you don't go. Have a seat.
Excuse me, ma'am. There's a gentleman to see the master.
Who is it?
It is I, Mrs. Helmer.
What do you want to see Turbo's about?
Nothing but dry business matter, Mrs. Helmer. Absolutely nothing else.
Go to the study then. Yes, to see. Who was the man, Neura? A lawyer named Croxett. Then really was he? Yes, do you know the man? Once he was a solicitor's clerk in our town. He's a widow, isn't he? Yes, with several children.
I beg your pardon. I'm afraid I'm disturbing you too.
No, not at all, Doctor. Dr. Ryan, Mrs. Wayne.
Oh, I've often heard Mrs. Lindsay mentioned her. I think I passed you in the staircase, right?
Yes, I go very slowly. I can't mention Bill.
Ah, some internal weakness. All my patients are like that. And so, they are those who are morally diseased. A lawyer named Foster, that you don't know, suffers from a diseased moral character, Mrs. Helmer.
But doctor, what did he want to see Turbo's about?
I only heard it was something about the bank.
Okay. Now, how's he?
Yeah, he's gone out and...
Turbo is the team.
Ah, nice to meet a school friend of my wife, I presume.
Yes, we know each other since then. Turbo, you know she had traveled as long as to see you. She's very clever at bookkeeping and wants to work under a clever man as to make her perfect. Can you do something for her?
I think I can arrange something for you at the bank.
What did I tell you? How much to thank you?
Ah, not needed, but today you must excuse me.
Wait, I'll also come with you.
Are you two going, Christine? Yes, I must go and see for a room. Okay then, goodbye, Christine. Goodbye, Dr. Ryan.
Excuse me, Mrs. Helmer.
My husband is out, Mr. Croxett.
I know that.
Then what do you want here?
A word with you.
A word with me?
So I can ask you, is Mrs. Lynn to have an appointment in the bank?
What right you have to question me, Mr. Croxett? Anyway, it was I who pleased her.
You will be so pleased to use your influence on my behalf, Mrs. Helmer.
What do you mean by that?
You'll be so glad to know that I am allowed to keep my subordinate position at the bank.
Mr. Croxett, I have no influence.
Haven't you? I have means to compel you, Mrs. Helmer.
You don't mean that you'll tell to her that I owe you money?
Suppose if I were.
That was perfectly sense to Mr. Croxett. That would put me in a horrible condition.
When your husband was ill, you came to me to borrow 250 pounds, right?
Yes.
So, your mind was so taken up with your husband's illness and you were so anxious for your trip abroad that it seems to me that you have paid no attention to the conditions, right? So it will be not a good amiss if I remind you that I promised you to get the amount of certain conditions which I drew up.
Exactly, which I sent.
Bilkul. But below your signatures there were few lines constituting about your father's surety for the money. Those were to be signed by your father.
He signed that.
But look, your father died on 29th of September, but he has dated his signature on 2nd of October. Can you explain it?
It was absolutely.
It would have been good for you if you would have cancelled your trip abroad, Mrs. Helmer.
It was to save Torvald's life.
But did it ever occur to you that you were committing a fraud on me?
Is a wife not allowed to save her husband's life?
I don't know. Do as you please. But let me tell you this. If I lose my job a second time, you're definitely going to lose yours with me. Goodbye, Mrs. Helmer. Goodbye.
Mother, the trainman has gone to the gate.
Don't tell anyone, okay? Not even Papa.
Mama, please play with us.
No, not now.
But mother, you promised us.
Just go away. I don't want to play. Oh, are you back, Torvald?
Yes?
So, what are all your things?
Bank business, I've got the authority.
Wait, what?
Actually I've got the authority from the retiring manager to take the necessary changes in the bank.
Oh, that's why that poor proxy came.
Yes?
Tell me, has he done something very bad that he was guilty of?
Yeah, he posed someone's name.
But it may happen he may have done it in necessity.
Yes, or in so many cases by imprudence. Many cases have been there where he can retrieve his character if openly confessed and taken his punishment.
Oh, it's very hot here. I have to do a lot.
Yeah, I also have to complete my work.
He cannot do this. It's impossible. He cannot do this. It's impossible. It's impossible.
See, I got this. My car. It is so nice. And this, it is so beautiful. I got a couple. How will you play with this? This is so good, my car.
Oh, someone is coming now. No, it's no one. Of course, no one will come today. Christmas Day. Not even tomorrow. He cannot do this. I have three lovely children. Torvald, it's a little further to ask you something for. Will you do it?
I would like to hear it first and please speak plainly.
Yes, dear, you must do as I ask. You must let Crockett keep his post in the bank.
Nora, it is his post that every citizen shall have.
Yes, you have awfully kind about that. But you can just dismiss some other clerk instead of Crockett.
Let me guess. Because you gave Crockett a thoughtless promise that you would speak for him or what?
That is not the reason to avoid. It is for your sake only. It is such a narrow-minded way of looking at things.
Narrow-minded? What did you say, narrow-minded? Did you just call me narrow-minded?
Just the opposite, dear, and it is exactly for that reason.
It's the same thing. You just called me narrow-minded, so I pay it. Let's end this. Let's end
What
this.
are you going to do? I'm asking, what are you going to do? Listen. What are you going to do?
Helen! Take this, deliver it quick.
Very well, sir. What was that letter from?
Crockett dismissal.
Call her back to her. There's still 10 left.
It's too late.
Yes, it's too late, but...
I shall have both courage and strength, you will see.
What do you mean by that?
Everything I say.
You will never have to do
I
that.
shall have to do that.
Rank. Good day, Dr. Rank. I knew you were in, but don't go to Torval now.
And you?
You know I'm always having time for you.
It means I shall make use of it as much as I can. Actually, I have been declared a bankrupt.
Oh.
Probably within a month, I shall lie rotting in the churchyard.
What an ugly thing to say, Doctor. Anyway, you're a nice sort of man with good humor.
But that's talking beside me.
Dear Doctor, death must not take you away from Torvald and me.
I can't imagine for a moment what would have happened to me if I had not come to this house.
Well, Doctor, you know how devotedly, how deeply, and how expressively Torvald loves me. He will never for a moment hesitate to give his life for me.
Do you think he's the only one? The only one who would give his life for your sake?
Dear Doctor, that was really horrid of you.
To love you as much as anyone else does. Was that horrid?
But to tell me so.
I must go now, forever.
No, Doctor, you shall not. You know what Torvald can do without you.
And you?
And tremendously pleased when you come.
Goodbye, Mrs. Helmer.
Helen,
Yes.
is he waiting at the door?
Yes, he came out of the upstairs.
Excuse me, Mrs. Helmer.
What do you want here?
An explanation of something.
Make haste then.
I suppose you know that I have got my dismissal.
I couldn't prevent it, Mr. Crockstitch.
Then your husband loves you so little then.
A little respect for my husband, please.
I was thinking about you all day long, Mrs. Helmer. A mere cashier, a quill driver. Well, a person like me has what is called feelings.
My husband must never get to know anything about it.
How will you prevent it?
I will prevent it.
Have you forgotten that? It was I who was keeping your reputation. Well, now I have warned you. Don't do anything foolish. Goodbye, Mrs. Helmer. Goodbye.
There it lies. There is no hope for us now. No hope.
Hey, what's the matter with you? You look so agitated.
Christine, can you see that letter?
Yes, I see it.
The letter is from Crockstitch.
No, it was Crockstitch who lent you the money.
Yes, and Torvald will know all about it.
Believe me, it would be the best thing for both of you.
You don't know I forged the name.
What?
You know, Christine, a wonderful thing is going to happen.
A wonderful thing.
Yes, a wonderful thing. Which must not happen to anyone else in the world.
Then Crockstitch must ask his letter.
No, he'll not do this.
I will convince him.
Don't go to him, he'll do some harm to you.
There was a time when he would gladly do anything for my sake.
See? But it's of no use, the letter is lying there in the letter box.
Then he must find some pretense and ask his letter back. Keep calm. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Christine. Goodbye.
Come in, there is no one inside.
I found a note from Matthew at home. What does this mean?
Come in, there is no one inside. The maid is asleep now.
Can you two have anything to talk about?
You have never understood me properly.
Was there anything else to understand except what was obvious to the whole world, that a heartless woman cheats a man when a more lucrative chance turns up?
You must not forget I had a helpless mother and two younger brothers. I couldn't wait for your news.
That may be so, but you had no right to throw me over for anyone else's sake. Look at me now. I'm a shipwrecked man clinging to a bit of wreckage.
But help may be near.
Life has taught me never to believe in anyone.
Then life has taught you something very reasonable. Look at me. I'm like a shipwrecked woman, clinging over some wreckage. No one to mourn, no one to care for. How would it be if we could join forces? I want to be a mother of someone. Your children need a mother.
Is that it? Is that what it all means, that you want to save your friend's life at any cost? Is it so? Tell me frankly.
A woman who has sold her life for another's sake doesn't do it for the second time.
Oh, then I will ask my letter back.
No, you must not. Helmut must have complete understanding between them.
and which is quite impossible with all this falsehood and concealment.
Nora, let's go.
No, Torvald, not now.
I think I should depart now.
I'll wait for you.
Torvald, an hour more, Torvald, please, an hour more.
Hey.
Christine, you at my place and at this time?
You know what? I was so anxious to see her in a dress.
You know, she had danced her tarantella and it had been a tremendous success. Okay, you two enjoy.
What happened?
I suppose you must tell your husband all about it?
No, I won't.
Then the letter will. Goodbye, dear. I couldn't prevent it.
Goodbye. Thank you, Christine. Now I know what I have to do.
Nora!
Yes, Torvald, I know very well your thoughts are with me all the time. Right. Who is it?
Who is it?
It's I. May I come in?
What does he want now?
You look very happy and cozy in here, you two.
It seems to me you have enjoyed your tarantella.
Excellently. Why shouldn't I? Why shouldn't one enjoy everything in this world as much as one can and as long as one can? The wine was capital. Well, why shouldn't one enjoy a merry evening after a well-spent day?
Well spent. I'm afraid I can't take credit for that.
But I can. You know exactly.
Tell me, doctor, what shall we do at the next?
Let your wife go dress as she dresses in everyday life.
Okay, now tell me, doctor, what you would be wearing at the next call?
At the next fancy dress, I shall be invisible. No one can see me. There's a big black hat. Have you never heard of that that makes you invisible?
Yeah, that's a good joke. Okay, goodbye, old man. Goodbye.
Please, well, doctor.
Goodbye, Mrs. Helmer.
He has drunk more than you ought to.
Maybe. Torvald, what are you going to do?
Yeah, emptying the letterbox. Hey, what is this? 2 cards of rank?
Oh, Dr. Rank.
Look, he's just shocked his name. It looks like he's announcing his own death.
Yes, he told me. When the cards came, it would be retaken from us.
Oh, poor old friend. I know we shall not have him much more, but so soon.
Now you can read your letters, Torvald.
No, Nora. I want to spend this night with you.
With the thoughts of your friend's death.
Yes, it has affected us both.
Good night, Torvald. Good night.
Good night. Nora!
Hello.
Do you know what is in this letter?
Yes, I know. I'm asleep now.
True! Is it true?
Yes, it's true. I have loved everything else in the world.
Don't let any silly excuses. Miserable creature, do you know what I have done?
I must go.
Wait! She who was my joy, my pride for 8 long years, was a hypocrite, a liar, was a criminal. For shame, for shame. You have destroyed my happiness, Nora. You have destroyed my happiness.
Torvald, don't suffer for my sake. I must go.
Wait. The matter must be hushed up at any cost. And as for you and I, it's normal between us. You would live in my house, that's for final. But you would not raise my children, as I dare not tell them to you. What is that? So late. Can he the work? Hide yourself, come on. Give it to me. Yes, it is from it, but you shall not have it. I will read it myself. Wait, I must read once again. Nora, I'm safe, Nora. I'm safe, Nora. Yes, I'm safe.
And I?
You two, of course, we both are safe. Look. He sends you your bond bag. He says he regrets and repents.
You don't know how hard I've fought these 3 days.
You don't seem to realize, Nora. It's all over. It's all over. And why this such a cold, set face?
That is it.
Look, Nora. You love me as a wife ought to love her husband. Yes, you don't have sufficient knowledge to judge the means to you, but does that make you any less dear to me? Look, Nora, I have forgiven you.
Thank you for your forgiveness.
What is this? Not going to bed?
Yes, I must not sleep tonight. Sit down.
You alarm me, Nora, and I don't understand you.
And I have not either understood you either before tonight.
Yes?
You don't know. When I was at home with Dad, he used to tell me his opinion about everything. And when I come to you,
How unreasonable and ungrateful you are, Nora. Have you not been happy here?
no, just marry.
Look, Nora, look. But for the future, the playtime shall be over and the lesson time shall begin.
Oh, how I'm now fitted to bring up your children? You have yourself said that you dare not trust me anymore.
It's shocking, Nora. This is how would you neglect your most sacred duties?
Wait. What do you consider my most sacred duties?
Do I need to tell you the duties to your husband and to the children?
I have other sacred duties also. The duties to myself.
You talk like a child, Nora. You don't seem to realize the conditions of the society we live in.
Yes, I. But now I am going to see who is right. The world or I.
Wait until tomorrow, Nora.
I cannot spend a night in strange man's room.
Nora, can't we live here like brothers and sisters?
You know very well that would not last long.
Nora, please. Wait until tomorrow.
No, I cannot spend a night with you.
Please, can I never be anything more than a stranger to you?
No, never. But for you and I, it should be so changed that...
Nora!
Goodbye for
Nora!
once.
The most wonderful thing of all is gone. She is gone.
Well done, Nora, well done. Is this what you feel after watching the play? Or, Nora, you should have given at least one chance to Helga. This is what you feel. Your opinions are different, but from my side, there is something I'd like to say to all those men out there in the world. If you treat a woman in a respectful way, she'll listen to everything you say. But if you will not treat her as she should be, you can never imagine what she can do to you. Now, the time has come to introduce the characters of today's play.
Nora, where are you?
Here I am, Sir Rose. Hello everyone, this is Ishita Saraswat as Mrs. Nora Helmer.
And I, Jagannath Das, as Torwood Helmer.
Can we do have anything to talk about?
You have now understood me properly. Well, I am Samriddhi as Mrs. Christine Lind.
And I lost Xavier as Mr. Nils Cropster.
The wine was capital. I am Miss Dr. Rand.
There is someone at the door. Hello everyone, I'm Khushi as the nurse.
Mama, please play with us. We, Paras, Deepak,
And Harpreet as the children.
Six friends only, madam. I, Priyanshu Chaudhary as Porter.
I, Vinit Agarwal as sound in charge. I, Surya.
I, Anuja.
I'm Muskan as prop makers. Oh, well guys, you forgot me. I didn't introduce myself. Anyways, I am Anya as the MC of Blue House.